Hello, I hope this finds you well. Ladies, if you are divorced or widowed, money management is going to play a larger role in your life if it hasn't already. And while it is true that money cannot buy happiness, proper money management can, to a large extent, help you potentially live life on your terms and increase your confidence. So today I wanted to share a couple of tips that could potentially help you stay on track. So first, I believe that every savings plan and every financial plan should start with what matters to you most and what are your financial goals. So sit down and think about what you'd like to be able to accomplish financially over the next year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. And make sure that you adjust and tweak your plan as life happens. The other piece of advice I would give you is recruit one of your girlfriends to become your accountability partner. You can share your financial goals with her, she can share her financial goals with you, and you can help hold each other accountable. Number 2, as cliche as it may sound, pay yourself first. And I recommend that you set up an automatic transfer so that you don't have to manually do this every month. Set it up for every month or every 2 weeks when you get paid from your earnings over to your savings. Even if it's a small amount, start somewhere and you can always increase it from there. Number 3, eliminate any consumer debt and monitor your credit score. If you have consumer credit card debt, generally speaking, the interest rates are incredibly high and it's very hard to get out of credit card debt. So make a plan to pay that off as soon as possible. Also, every year request a free credit report from the 3 credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And just make sure that everything looks accurate. This can help you keep your credit score high, but it can also help prevent identity theft. Number 4, this is probably the least popular one, but incredibly important, and that is to update your estate plan. Especially if you're no longer married, it is incredibly important to put your wishes down on paper. I would imagine you do not want the court system making decisions about how your assets should be split, or if you're a mother, how your children, in whose care they should be. So make sure you sit down with an estate planning attorney, update your will, your trust, your powers of attorney, healthcare directive, any of these estate planning documents that you have. And quite frankly, this is important for everyone, irrespective of whether or not you are married. Number 5, if you have children or grandchildren and funding college is a goal of yours, go ahead and set up a college plan. As you know, college tuition is increasing exponentially every year, and I do not believe that assuming your children or grandchildren will get financial aid or get scholarships is a good plan. If that happens, fantastic, but we should be planning if that is a goal of ours to fund. So think about opening something like a 529 plan, and again, automate savings into that. If you're a parent, you know that time flies and 18 years will go by like that. Number 6, plan for your future care costs. This is in the event that you cannot do one of the activities of daily living, for example, dressing or preparing meals. How would you fund that? And have you given that any thought? Perhaps you sit down with your financial professional and discuss potentially long-term care insurance that could help fund at least a portion of this expense. But this is a real high potential cost and one that you should be considering. I hope these tips were helpful. If you have any questions about this video, please feel free to reach out. Take care.